Good day, everyone. I've got some rules of thumb for setting up a mine that I would like to introduce to you, and I think it would be quite helpful to many of you. And what is a rule of thumb is an easy to remember guide that falls somewhere between an engineered solution and experienced guess. Rules of thumb and comparable data are usually sufficient to provide immediate answers to begin the problem solving process. Consider rules of thumb to be a cheat sheet. It's when time and information is not always available to develop an engineered solution. So just give you a kickstart into what you're doing. Are the rules of thumb absolutely always correct? No, they're not. Can they provide a quick answer for the starting process for the solution? Yes. I'm just going to show you some of the guidelines here, like for argument's sake, here's one. On average, the time to develop time between a discovery and actual start of a construction of a base metal mine is 10 years and less for a precious metal mine. It just takes so long to develop a mine. Those of you with experience in the industry know that this is more or less the way things go. Then here's another one that's quite nice. A minimum size of a bulk sample required to proposed major open pit mine is the order of 50,000 tons, and for an underground ton, 5,000 tons. Now, many people go and they skimp on sampling and testing, and boy, do they really discover that that is really expensive at the end of the day than doing your homework. Anyway, here's another one that I like, is like the cost of a detailed feasibility study in the range of 0.5% to 1.5% of the total estimated project cost, and then often big questions often asked is, what is the metal price going to be in the long term? The long-term average metal price of a common commodity is 1.5 times the average cost of production worldwide. There are other people that use a rule of thumb. I think Woodmac, they take the cost curve and take the P90 point, and they say that is the average long-term price. And thinking of it for mining industry, that's probably quite true, because we are essentially price takers in the products that we sell. And you can see here are plenty of other rules of thumb that can give you a nice little kickstart when you're starting to design or set up a mining project and for operation, just to give you some guidance. Now, the next question you're going to ask is where do you find it and where can you get it? Well, the answer is, if you go here to this website, offer.ndme-inc.com. So I'll repeat that again, offer, offer.ndme-inc.com, and you put in your name and email address, and I will send you the link, and you'll have access to this area here. And you'll see here is this document we've spoken about. There are other documents that I would think that could be useful for you in your career. The Dutch State Mines Handbook on setting up a dense medium separation plant, the Vibrating Screen Manufacturers Model handbook, how screens operate. You can also download these various models that are set up, just to give you a quick help. And then as I get updates and add new information in here, I can send you an email just to give you to remind you to come download extra information as it becomes available. Hope that helps. Thanks.